To the channel right now. Subscribe to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Press 1. We got them. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and when I say we got them, I mean it. Ain't too many times where I'm speechless. I'm speechless right now. Y'all saw the last video with the trains, with the same scenario storylines from Germany, Berlin, Russia, right here in America. Press 1. See, we walking them down together. This is a different channel. I'm not getting up here playing creepy music to trick you. I just look good. Press 1. I didn't make this shit look good. Press 1. But I'm happy right now because we got them, the holy grail of the whole university. Press 1. I said the holy grail of information. This shit happens probably once every 2-3 years around this bitch. Press 1. Hit the like button. It's a very exciting time to be alive. Soon as I got off this computer, click. 16 billion pounds. No, not of marijuana. 16 billion pounds, the amber room. Full of gold. Got him. Press 1. All from they books, all from they... Yeah, I cannot believe they robbed us. And that just may be the holy grail of everything. That may be Pandora's box right here. I told you, they caught. All we got to do is follow the yellow brick road. It don't matter now because our road leads back to who? Mr. Gillespie himself. So I could say they can take from, it don't matter. I told them months ago, they can take my information. It's all going to come back to the trust, the gold, and Mr. Washington. Press 1. This isn't hard anymore. This has become fun. Shout out to the people who support this broadcast of truth. We talking about the yellow brick road, the gold here. 16 billion pounds of gold. Melted down into gold bars. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the amber room. Press 1. I'm going to give you the amber room. Solid gold. Yep. They found it right here. Yep. Just the amount of gold I'm looking for. And you know who got it? Huh? Guess. Guess who got it? These pieces of shit. I told you I was going to catch them. Let's give Kev a round of applause. First of all, I don't care you don't call in. When I need you to call in and say, Kev, your ass done did it again. This time you can't outdo this one. I don't think it get better than this one, y'all. And guess who did it again? Peter again. Press 1. Peter, but this is the cold thing about it. You know it's yours. You know it's ours. You know it's ours. You want to know how I know this is ours, Todd? You know where this is? This in Russia.
Unknown caller.
Hold on, let me get to my caller. This is ours, Todd. Ain't no ifs, ands about it, Todd. Coffee and Kush TV. I got them, TV. You on the air. What up?
Yes, sir. You got them once again.
With what? What?
The facts.
What I got? Talk to me. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name's Martez. I'm calling from Memphis. I called you a few months back. I've been busy, but I'm just tapping in, man.
So what's up? Talk to me.
What I really wanted to say, I really didn't want to call in because you going over some important stuff, but you said something about calling in, so I was like, oh, that's my cue. So I basically wanted to say that you are appreciated. It's good to see you,
Sir,
in high
I don't care
spirit.
about none of that. I don't care about that. I care about what you want, what you talking about.
Oh, well, brother, that's all. I just wanted to wish you peace
I
and
need the
prosperity.
information, sir.
That's all.
Okay.
That's all. You got to.
Enjoy the rest, sir. Enjoy the rest. I don't do that, sir. You call in with something, or you bag up. Move out my way. I feel great right now. You feel me? You gonna ruffle up my nice jacket, my overcoat. You gonna ruffle it up, bag up a little bit, sir. That's presidential Gillespie right there. That's presidential Gillespie. You just don't annoy him with things of admiration. I don't give a damn about that. I worked hard for it to click in your brain, and all you got to say is hour. Press what? You're not a student of mine. You trying to shimmy shammy puff daddy your way into my presence, sir. Sit down in the back. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I got the proof of the proof. Talking about you got them. With what? Oh, well, with the truth. Shut up. Go sit down. Amber Room. The Amber Room. 16 million pounds. And guess where it's at? Guess where it's at, family? Russia. Press 1. Russia. Let's go to the evidence. Let's go to the evidence. Okay? The Amber Room, Russian, German, whatever, was chamber decorated in amber panels backed with gold leaves and mirrors located in the Catherine Palace of near St. Petersburg, whatever that place is. Constructed in the 18th century, right? Eighth wonder of the world. That's how bad this room is. Okay? Now listen. Charlottenburg, whatever. Let's go down. Look, 1944. The room was disassembled and created for storage in the castle basement. Was destroyed by Allied bombers in August of 1944, right? In documentation. So it was destroyed one time. Look, its eventual fate and current whereabouts, if it survives, remain a mystery. Boom, boom. In 1979, the decision was taken to create a reconstructed amber chamber room. Now watch this. Now watch this, family. Now watch this. We going to the evidence. We going to the evidence because that's what we got. When you go inside the amber room, that's what you're gonna see. It's a big temple. That's what it is. It's a temple. That's what it. That's what it was. Press 1. Yeah, I told you I'm on some Holy Grail shit. I told you I'm cold. Watch this one, and they know I'm right. Let me ask y'all something. How much gold is 16 million pounds of gold, G? Can anybody do any type of calculations to that? 16 million pounds. Press 1. Now we're not talking about ounces. We talking pounds. Do you know how much gold that is? That's enough gold to install new kings and queens every damn where. You heard me? That's a hell of a lot of collateral, wouldn't you say? It ain't no $14 billion. 14, 15, stop it. I said 14 million billion pounds. Sound like Solomon's gold, Sound like some crazy shit, Talk to me. Do you know how much that is? Let me ask y'all a more serious question because I'm going to need y'all help right now. Press 1. Does anyone besides my immediate team know what's wrong with this picture? Anybody out there? I'm gonna call on Todd. Todd, do you see something real crazy with this photo right here? Press 1. Do you see anything crazy with these photos right here? I'm gonna show you, Todd, before you even go. You don't even gotta answer, Todd. I'm gonna give it to you anyway. I'm gonna give it to you anyway because you special. You one of my best students out the bungalows. Press 1. Todd is one of my, I see what they hiding from a Russian. I see what it's about. 387 trillion. Now, do y'all, is that, let me see. I want to show y'all something very peculiar. Press 1 if you ready. Who the hell is this on this damn horse right here in the middle? Who the hell is that? That's not no damn Russian sitting up there on that porch. You know how I know? Because I know who it is. Press 1. That is none other than George Washington again. Press 1 again. Again. You see what they wanted? Again. Press 1 again. Press 1 again. Press 1. It is actually George Washington with these thieves. Press 1. The statue is the equestrian monument in Capitol Square. Press 1. And they gave you this one, Bronze Age all over again. Use a copper, golden man. Press 1. Somebody hit the like button and subscribe.
Not like this. Not like this.
Press 1. So now I'm starting to realize how, why, who, what, when, and where. Press 1. See? Hit me. I got to looking at these rooms. I went to the website. Look, I went to the website. We've been chasing Fort Knox gold this whole time. I went to the website, G. And found the Amber Room. That's George.
Unknown caller.
Washington. Press 1.
Chicago.
Coffee and Kush. Well, excuse me, Mr. Gillespie on the air. You got the flow.
Hey, what's going on, Professor? Coop from Chicago.
What's up, Coop?
Just a quick thought I had. The room, the Amber Room that you got up on the screen, it kind of looked like somewhere that, like where they was talking about Aaronic and Levitical law, where the firstborns would go, like where they would do conduct court and things like that.
Talk to me.
Yeah, like it looked like somewhere where everybody not allowed. Like I remember when I was a little kid and we would go to church, that's where like the elders would meet up at, like those chairs, the way they position by the door and things like that.
Yeah.
It looked like right past that door, that's where you go to meet the high priest. Like to have your affairs settled and things like that.
So
that's just a quick thought I was having.
Well, that's the same thought I was having. I mean, that's not a. I mean, what other thought is out there? That's all I'm asking for, thoughts and people's ability to think for a second. And what do you think about George Washington sitting smack in the middle? What is that about?
I think that's just undeniable proof as to what you've been teaching.
Undeniable proof.
Absolutely. But my phone is kind of cutting out, Professor, and I don't want to take up too much time in the class. I just wanted to add that real quick.
Bless you, brother.
Yep, no problem.
My man. Is that the Ark of the Covenant? Bobby H. I give you Bobby, that's a great question. I've been looking for you, Bobby. Bobby, I give you Mr. Gillespie gives you press 1. You tell me what this is. You tell me 424-209-9506. We're talking honoring contracts. 424-209-9506. We're talking the Amber Room. George Washington. 16 million pounds. Talk about Lucky Charm. Talk about what of the king's gold. Facts. 424 I don't even know the number 209-9506. Are we gonna read John 16 all night long? Press 1. Y'all, they was calling me when I got off the air. 424-209. Shout out to the person who in my Cash App. I got him. Press 1. It don't get no righter than this. I feel like Chris Tucker when he had all the diamonds in his hand in that movie. Money Talks. Press 1. She said, "Where you get them diamonds from? This is wrong." No, this is right. This is. It don't get no right. Oh man, they don't get no writer. What video do you want to see? Can I share that video, bro? I don't know what video you talking. Yeah, you can share any video. I ain't tripping off, bro. I don't never flag nobody. I don't even trip about none of this stuff because we at a point where this truth supersedes. Of course you can. YK the truth. You're smart. You're a brilliant man. You know, we got our back and forth, but of course. Shout out to you, King. Who is this in my Cash App? This is the greatest information. How Kanisha White says, press 1 in my Cash App. And Taj said, for peace, champion. What can I say, Taj? For peace. That's all the nigga can ask for. What's owed to the people? So when you got George, there is no reason why George Washington should be sitting dead smack in the middle of none of this. Press 1. If it was founded by Russian kings, press 1. See, but when you stealing things and you stealing things, press 1, and you're taking things, you're able to take from and forget what you lied about. 2,000 years later, their kids come over and say, wait a minute, that's my daddy Xbox controller. And you say, oh shit, there it is. Press 1. That's that old vintage one right there. But this is called, you are caught with your hands in the cookie jar. That's what this is called. You can't lie because it's George Washington sitting right here in the middle. That means this is stolen. What it is and why steal it. We'll talk about that as the show go on and people begin to engage the show. This is some of the most, could be some of the most. This is the holy grail of information. And I bet my last dollar, G. I bet my last dollar, bruh, that George Washington. We got there.
Unknown caller.
To tell y'all, I might not even come back on the air because I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's next. I don't know. What the fuck? I found what I was looking for in my brain. That's all I want to tell you today. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up? Oh, y'all hang up on me? That's fine. I take some hang ups. Coffee and Kush TV. Mitch Million. Shout out to you, King. Shout out to you in my cash app. Awesome information. Just that alone is enough. Okay, you can go on Google and do your research. I'm telling you, this is not the property of Russians. What's up, Sid? What's up? Bro, sir, that's GW from the Battle of Kings. No, it's not. No, it's not, Sid. Wait a minute. GW from the Battle of Kings. Oh, that's George Washington Gillespie then. That's George. If that's Sid. Sid. Hold up, yeah. Hold up now. Hold up. Hold up. The Battle of Kings Mountain. Oh my goodness, brother. Kings Mountain. Hey, do you know the Civil War was found on Kings? Oh my goodness. Oh, we got y'all. Oh, we figured this out, you guys. Big time. Big time. Wow. You're right, brother. Big time. The Battle of Kings Mountain. George Washington. Is that limestone, George? Said? Verify. Is that limestone, George? Then that's the same George that's right there, the house. Then the genealogy table I put up with Elizabeth. That's all real then. That means everything I'm putting up is real. That means everything I'm putting up. Kev located the Holy Grail. I sure did. I just didn't want to tell y'all. I'm really the smartest man walking around, but I just act a fool so I'll blend in and make them mad at me first. Because in our community, I realize Democrats don't get mad unless you bag on their shoes and their lifestyle. Press one. That's how I got y'all attention. Dressing cool, smoking dope all day and all night. But guess what? Kev Row. I named my Coffee and Kush live page to get the street niggas and the penitentiary niggas subconsciously. So niggas don't even know why they don't like me, but they love me because I subconsciously fucked you up with the Coffee and Kush shit, because that's that penitentiary shit. My niggas be out in a minute. So what's up? Press one. See, that's what I'm saying. Birdman keep telling me you feel me? I'm up before you. I beat you. But y'all can keep the OG titles. Y'all can keep all that. I'm want to prove to you, nigga, I am the one that I am, the one that I'm supposed to be at this current time on earth. And to prove to you, press one, we got him. The smoking gun on earth. You know, I figure doing an Nipsey Hussle thing, you know, that's light work. That was light work. You feel me? Grid was tripping. I figured, why not make the whole world trip? Fuck Red. Press one, the whole world. Fuck them. Press one, I make they bosses mad. Oh, fuck. I knew it was something with Vlad TV. Press one, I knew it was something. Give me the gold, mate. Why you think my name is Kevin Brian Gillespie? Press one. Why you think Kev Gillz? Why you think Gilly the King tried to steal my shit? At first it was Gilly the Kid. Now it's Gilly the King. But he's not a Gilly at all. He's a foreigner. Press one. Kev Row. Ain't no problem with that. We love foreigners. I love y'all too. I just had to prove a motherfucking point. You feel me? That's George Washington. And that's what my trusted students say. That's George Washington. That's Limestone George. Press one. That's the Wizard of Oz, nigga. What you talking about? That's the nigga who created the straw man, who they stole it from. The tax identification number and all that, nigga. That's Limestone George, nigga. That's the one who revolted against who? King George. Bro, that's all the same shit, bro. They lied, bro. The bankers took everything and left you broke. Put you in internment camps in the early mid-1900s, bro. They did us dirty for the Holy Grail, for all the gold, bro. That's why at the end of the rainbow, at the end of the covenant, is what? The pot of gold. Who gets it? The leprechaun. That's code for what? The dead leprechaun, remember? Y'all don't know that? He won't die until he won't rest until he get his gold. Press 1. That's a certain bloodline, fam. That's some other shit. It'll never leave. Reincarnated as a motherfucking Mac. Press 1, look. 16 million taken right here. Burned down and put in the treasury. Press 1. In a trust. Press 1. This is what the whole thing is about right here. And it's in one name. George Washington Gillespie. Press 1. It's in one name. Press 1. I got they ass. And what are the odds of an all gold room, all gold building for that matter, and Joel and St. Peter way over there, Peter the Great? They don't put a whole timeline together on something that they just took. Talk about time immemorial. I said they put a whole timeline on something that they just took. 424-209-9506. Area code 424-209-9506.
Unknown caller.
Unknown caller in the building. Mr. Gillespie on the air. What's up?
Fuck a Gillespie, man. That's just Scottish, man. You bitch ass nigga. Get the fuck off with this Gillespie shit, man. You're a piece of shit, man. You keep propagating this Gillespie shit. The shit is fake, man. God damn. You the only Gillespie on earth talking about Gillespie, bro. You weird, bro. Get the fuck off the air, bro. You a bitch, bro. Like, for real, man. Nigga, part of this.
Hey, bro, I love you too, bro. It's not a day that goes by I don't think how much you hate me, sir. I would never forget you to the ends of the earth, brother. We love you over here, and we just hope you get. Man,
you a piece of shit, man. Fuck a Gillespie, man. Okay. Fuck a Gillespie, man. Gillespie on you ain't shit, man. You ain't on shit, man. You ain't gonna go to Joe Biden and say shit or none of this shit, man. Talk about the Nazi, man. Nazi. Fuck you, man. You a piece of shit, man. You sick, man.
Well, you here, brother. I see you here. Thank you.
Man.
That's why it's called YouTube. So you can get on the tube and speak your piece.
Nah, man, you stupid, man. Get off this Gillespie train, man. That shit about to wreck, man. Gillespie don't mean shit.
It means something to me.
No, it means something because you fucking, your ancestors got raped by Gillespie, you fuck boy. You dumbass. You Scottish? Aren't you American? Gillespie is Scottish. Is the servant of the bishop, servant of the Pope.
Right.
The Pope is the bishop.
Right.
The highest bishop is the Pope. You is evil, you dumb bitch.
The servant of the bishop, sir.
No, man. The servant of the Pope.
Yes, man. That's a woman's position.
The servant of the bishop. The bishop is the highest
sir,
Pope.
That's a woman's position, sir.
What?
Listen, the Queen got the male crown and the Pope got the female's spiritual position. Go sit down, sir. You got more learning to do, knucklehead. Press 1. The Pope got the sister position. Press 1. And the Queen took the crown. It's simple. And simple, nigga. I'm better than you. I beat you, Francois. You French Nazi. Communist, Russian child of Karl Marx III. He's a child of Karl Marx, man. He hate me, boy. That's that spirit of Cain. And y'all hearing? That nigga will murder his brother on some YMW Melly type shit. Press 1, turn right there. Go to McDonald's. No, I'm hungry. Press 1. Don't let him in the vehicle. Press 1. So we doing excellent with identifying different. He mad because Francois ain't he mad in the mug. He mad Francois ain't up here. That's what it is. That's the thing about it. Mr. Gillespie don't found the holy grail of information. Quite possibly, bro. Quite possibly. I'm gonna go to my chat room. Is that George Washington? Yes or no? Vote now. I'm gonna take a vote. I'm gonna take a vote. Hold up. Is this? I'm gonna put the capital letter Geor George Washington. I'm gonna see if what the people say. And you know, if the people say yes, I am officially the smartest black man in America. Press 1, and in Russia, and in Germany, and at the United Nations. I'm the coolest. I'm the smart, and I smoke weed. So you can vote for me if you smoke marijuana. I'll never take it away from you. Press 1. You're gonna smoke and go to work. Press 1. Be a little Uber driver, anything you want to be. Check this out, though. Check this out. Don't worry, I don't have felonies. I'm not on parole. I don't have nothing. We running. Press 1. We running, Mr. Gillespie. So I'm gonna see if the people say if that's George Washington or if it's not. And there are 39 votes. I'm going to smoke this right now and just look at the votes get tallied. 90% of the people already are saying, yes, that's George Washington. Yes, that's George Washington. Yes, that's George Washington. And if that's George Washington, Limestone George, Colonel George Washington Gillespie, y'all got to work something out with yourself. You can see why tornadoes is kicking up on her. You might not be here tomorrow. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Y'all might not even. Some of y'all might. You might not make it. Why is the Amber Room way over there where they orchestrate new law? Huh, Jamil? Huh? Where my Hebrew Israelite brothers? Why do they have press 1? Oh, y'all thought y'all was gonna sit up here and daydream with these regular people? Y'all got work to do. The law, remember? Can't wear pants, remember? The law, remember? Yeah. Not metaphysical. The real one. Right here, right here. The law. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna just sit back and just trip, because all I can do is smile, and I don't feel like smiling in y'all face because y'all ain't even calling in. So I don't want to smile in your face. I just want to leave the phone lines open. And this, if you feel like calling in, you know, feel free to call in. This is a very exciting piece of history right here. They don't have this type of teaching at Harvard where they got the Illuminati, fool. Press 1, you better call in. The Illuminati. The Illuminati don't got this info. Press 1. Oh my goodness. This is the most beautiful time to be alive. That is George Washington. Let me go back, because maybe y'all don't know where this is. Remember I told you got beat up by not the Nazis, the Russians. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you have a hard time registering this shit in your head. This is in Russia. Press 1. But it was taken by Germany, destroyed by the Allies, and rebuilt in Russia. That sounds like some biblical temple shit right there. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. That sounds like some biblical stuff right there. Press 1. It's the best time to be alive. Jonathan says, no cap, that picture has me all befooled, Professor. I don't blame you, bro. I had to go back live. I couldn't even wait till tomorrow and mess y'all brains up tomorrow. I had to go live right now. This is amazing. Because I remember it was a movie called The Haunted. I went to go see it. It was the most boring movie I ever went to pay for, and I went by myself. My dumb ass just went to go see a movie called The Haunted. I don't know why I went to go see this dumbass movie. But guess what? You never know why. Because I don't even like horror movies, right? I don't even like movies where a woman is being hunted in her house by baby statues all over the place. And her name is Eleanor. And she returns back to the house. Until I went back into George Gillespie's Eleanor and Knox and all of these things. And now I'm looking at these babies right here. It was the same antique type of stuff. You should type in not the hunted, the haunted. Yeah, so it's kind of like an older, this name, and it's these babies right here. Lord have mercy. And now that I'm thinking about it, like, damn, this is all they shit. And the babies was calling her home. It was like she was affected by the amber room, because everything was amber, like rosewood. Oh my goodness. Oh my, look, but we got them. The Bolsheviks, you're absolutely right. Didn't Nebuchadnezzar destroy the temple down and then help rebuild it? If that's it, that's what I'm talking about. You may be dealing with, that may be them right there. You remember that movie, Kelvin? Facts, Mr. Coleman. Facts, G. I never could have understood why Eleanor, the babies, they all the faces in the wood and the stuff like that. And now that I understand the amber room, coded in pure code and shit like that, I'm like, old like antique shit. The cherubims, everything in the room is described in the Bible. You think so? What do you mean the cherubims? What do you mean? What do you mean, like, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. You see, because that'll bring our mentality back here. Like, what? Ark of the Covenant? No. Kev? Hell no. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air.
You still brush your teeth with fluoride, man. You talking about Nazi shit. You still brush your teeth with fluoride, man.
All right.
You still brush your teeth with Colgate, all that fuck shit, bro.
All right.
That's brother. Nazi programming right there, man. Right, you brother. Loser.
All right, brother.
You fucking dumbass.
Have a great day.
You weird, man. You a fucking fluoride Gillespie. That's who the fuck you is.
All right.
Dumb.
All right, brother. Enjoy your day, Francois.
Unknown caller.
You just mad or something? I don't understand. I mean, it's okay, brother. You don't gotta be so upset, brother.
Unknown caller.
You on the air?
Yo, it's Joe from Alabama, bro.
What up?
So when you brought that up about the Amber Room, right? I started doing a little more research. I found out that they said the treasure was found and stolen by a former ruling family, right? The Marcos regime. And they say at the time it was worth billions. And it's been disclosed in court records. All right? Now here's where it gets tricky. It says research shows that...
Before you go any further, what are you talking about again?
The Amber Room.
Oh,
I think you brought the Amber Room, the lost gold. Yeah. So they stole it in World War II. So you are correct about that. And they say that between $5 and $10 billion of it was sent overseas banks and never recovered.
They said they were being extorted.
So my question is,
the video we just watched all together said. So you're right on. Go ahead.
okay, so the question is this though. Okay, I remember in the video you had made mention of the gold being fake. You said, man, it don't look real, right?
Yes.
And so I was thinking about this movie called Tower Heist with Eddie Murphy. You ever seen that?
What's it called?
Tower Heist.
No. Oh, are you?
Well,
I'm finna. Matter of fact, I'm finna open up the Discord, get our Amazon Prime rolling, and we finna watch all these damn movies right now. Go ahead.
Man, in the movie Tower Heist, this billionaire, trillionaire, whatever he was, he stole gold. He was a Jew, stole gold, and he hid the gold in one of the World Trade Center towers or one of the Trump buildings, something like that, right?
Yes.
And he melted down the gold and formed a car out. He built a car out of the gold, and he had plans on shipping it overseas or whatever. But Eddie Murphy and the crew he gathered together ruined the plans for him and found the gold. So I'm just saying, bro, you right on with everything you're saying, bro.
So
this is
they
crazy.
actually made a movie of something of the sort.
Yes. Yes. That's when I saw that, I'm like, I gotta call in. That is crazy,
So
bro.
that's exactly what they did. They just melted the gold down and blamed it on Hitler and like heisted it, like made it disappear but didn't, and kept it there.
Facts, bro.
Yeah. So and kind of had the banks kind of just solidify it from where it was rather than transporting up out. They never moved it until they.
Man. Exactly, bro. And they put it right in our face, and we don't even look at the, we think Hollywood movies are
our
just.
people aren't able to think that far. They put so much and spend so much of money inside of propaganda and stuff to keep our folks. So God bless their hearts as well, because everybody coming to the truth and knowledge according to their own time in their life. So we just blessed that we can see it from this perspective.
Yeah. Boy, I'm gonna keep watching, man. I just had to share that little bit of information, bro. Keep doing your thing, Mr. Gillespie. And to the callers, I think they really want to be, bro. I think they love your show so much because they watching every episode when they calling in with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
That's his job.
Right.
He's what he wants to do is test my temperament, and now that I know that, he just tries to find little angles to come in. But thank you for the
bingo.
Call,
all right, bro.
My man, I just have fun with him now. It doesn't even make sense. Oh my goodness. Yamashita's gold is connected to the Amber Room, in my opinion. That's because it's your opinion. Everybody wants to lay a specific claim and specific parts. There probably was a few, but that's an opinion. I'm talking about your opinion on George Washington. That's the trust. So you talking about Yamashitas. That don't hold no weight. We talking about a specific trust that this whole thing is founded on. You talking about Yamashitas. God wins. I think you got the wrong conception of God and how it's won. I don't know, because you're not. You're just throwing out propaganda on my chat room, and that's no longer wanted by you. So now you got to call it in every time. From now,
unknown caller.
No more typing for you. Propaganda strike. No more. Coffee and Kush TV. Kev Gillz, you on the air? What up?
All dark complexion people should just grab a company, whether it's Gucci, Walmart. Just grab a company because these people owe us. It's all in their company.
That's right.
From the trucking, the supplies, all that shit. Man.
I got you.
Everybody should just go to the nearest.
Slow down. Now you teaching. Now I can rock with you. Now you got it. Now I'm gonna get
whatever.
Just slow down.
Okay, postal office, take it. All right, Dave.
All right, brother. All right, now you just regular talking. You all right? The truth hidden in fiction Hollywood. Exactly. once the banks, foreign banks, once these guys were able to use your money as collateral and enslave you and use you as the collateral for that enslavement in this government, oh, that was a double whammy. You'll never get out of bondage. The banks got you, and you a prisoner to your own finances. Press 1. So the trustees are really just managing your finances because you can't wake up to this truth. Press 1.
Unknown caller.
That I just woke you up to. Thank me later. Don't worry about it. I'm just a person that never graduated nothing in school. Press 1. No school on earth. Don't worry about it. Coffee and Kush TV. You on the air? What up?
What's up, Professor? This Rico, big bro.
Rico, what's on your mind, champion?
Man, champion. And you've been hitting us with haymakers today. Good ones too, man. I love it, man. I want to add to the discussion, be right on point with it. I just want you to start out by doing me one favor. Go to your Instagram right now and look what I sent you, because it's going towards St. Peter. And, like how you saying, in America, the highest person in the land is the minister. So before the revolution, they were saying it's a guy that came into power, and his name is Vasily. I sent you, when you see the picture, I sent you the link to where they go be describing him. But his name is Vasily Seraphim. But his name is Nikolai Merivov. And the reason why I researched it, because you're talking about the Bulgarian. Now, he looks so much like King George and the Tsar that fell when they said enter the Romanovs. But the reason why I'm showing you and bringing
this
him
guy
up,
with the top hat looking like a cowboy from the bar.
Yeah, but then he the same dude who came into, now he was born in 1866, supposedly died in 1950. But they saying,
you did this link, right. You did this right. I like how you said this to me. You right.
Man, and look, and what I'm saying too is because he represents St. Petersburg, like they saying he's one of the people that he was giving gold away to institutions, just like gold rubles, because they were saying he came from a wealthy family. But it was before, but when you actually read the story, he really didn't come from a wealthy family. He really was supposedly broke. Then all of a sudden, the person he was working for gave him some money right when he was getting ready to get married and to be able to do his own business.
Yeah,
and this is how he became super wealthy.
Exactly
whatever.
what you got. Yeah. So
that's what they're saying now. I can't.
So he's a part of that Orthodox Christianity Russian church that's
the OG, the OG stuff. That when you go to the page, everybody under that, I'm talking about every religion, talking about, oh, I like the Hells. I'm like, this is the most evilest stuff to listen to. Well, how could y'all even say? But you saying every type of Christian on the face of that, every type of religion, pretty much on this under this type of stuff. So I realized okay, these are the OGs as you bringing me back, and I'm understanding like you said, this could be one of the dudes. Like I said, he kind of reminded me of King George and those little pictures right there. I touched it for some reason, but I ain't gonna say that's him. He just looks familiar to me. But I understand him being Vasily and him being different at that time. They saying he died broke supposedly, but for the saying he the most richest person at that time.
Everybody who's operative of the church dies broke because all of the riches is then reinvested back into the church. That's why they have no problem giving you something.
Right, and when you read it, you know what was important?
Of themselves and no money back to, Mr. Gillespie.
Man, he opened up a charity, bro. He opened up a charity. So it made me think about the charitable trust fund of ours. You know what I'm saying? I thought about that too. So he was able to open up a charity, and they was able to eat off his charity. I just started reading on it yesterday. I'm gonna definitely get to where
Let me ask
the name of his charity was.
Let me ask you a question. Before was you about to leave or something?
Nah, I'm chilling. I'm just saying.
Now look, check this out. What you think about George Washington being in this amber room?
That's what made me click on that about the amber room and you saying that somebody stole the gold. We know, as we going back in history and getting into the law piece, we trying to figure out right down that 1940s, 1930s, because I'm reading World War II records and I'm trying to figure that out. But that's why I say I believe that's for sure George Washington. I believe for sure the Russians are the ones, like you say, everybody is kind of Russian, Bulgarian, this one and that one, really pretty much at the heart of it. You know what I'm saying? And I believe, like what you're saying with St. Petersburg, because when you read this guy's story, they call it St. Pekanamos or whatever. But it's the same St. Peter story. If they religion, everything, it goes with St. Peter.
That's where the amber room is. You're absolutely right. Go ahead.
And so that's what made me think about this dude, because importantly, they saying again, when the Tsar, I think he the one switching the identity too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I believe that, because I just watched a video that was breaking down the czar, the last czar, what is it, Nikolai II. And what made me think, I'm like, this dude named Nikolai Merivale, but when, for some reason, anywhere between 1915 and 1930, he became vastly seraphim, the richest, most. When you click on that link, you can see he said they saying the holiest and this richest and this and whatever. But he's representing Russia, so that Petersburg exactly. You know what I'm saying? Even though, but like I say, to be able to do more research, is just
so they idolize themselves. They put them back in the section because this is him right here. These two art pieces is of him.
Yeah.
I don't believe.
Yeah, they feel like they're the highest. That's why they want to be. They feel like they're the opposite of our ministers. You know, our ministers are really holy. So when it made me think about who could have stole the gold, how could they just transfer it, and then you just bought the gold room in St. Petersburg. You know, this is where Peter the Great started it, and when we can think about, okay, well, how are they running through their church and their government? We can go and look and say, okay, they got some maybe government here.
System. The double cross.
And the banking system, right.
Double cross, look, that's on Jay-Z's alcohols. Look. The upside down Lucifer cross, the iron cross. All of it is right.
Man, they got it. That's what made me think about when they said the charitable trust fund he started too. It made me think about the lady, the daughter of the Confederation. I was like, well, dang, he started a charity in 1920, 1930, and all of a sudden this charity that he started for St. Petersburg made them rich and helped them after the revolution and stuff. You know, I'm thinking like, I know he didn't do it specifically by itself, but it's helping, you know, kind of as we going back in time to be able to put a finger like, okay, we was able to see these are the people that's really even more important than them other people too, and this is actually him. You know what I'm saying? And fingerprint, what I want to say, pinpointing the person, and also, like you said, pinpointing the laws too on paper, so we can reverse the laws too. But actually calling the people out, we're calling them out like, this is this person. These people is over here. They actually did that, and I really appreciate you, Professor, and helping us to be able to understand these things and break these things down. So in between time, I've just been trying to research and figure that out in the best way from the information that you're giving. So this is what I came up with so far.
That's who the Undertaker.
This church
that's who the Undertaker
running really all the
that's,
fake priests, like you said, they gave everybody Christ.
That's Peter. That's the Peter guy. That's the Peter,
and that's what they represent.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. He the OG St. Peter dude.
That's why he raised Austin 3:16 as if Austin was Jesus Christ. That's it. See, the Undertaker is the Grim Reaper, and that's death. That's sin.
Yes, sir.
He is sin. That's why Jesus called Peter sin. The Undertaker raises Austin 3:16 up. You know, 3:16 is John 3:16. For God gave his only son, and they sacrificed.
That's man. They've been doing it since wrestling. Cause now they see what you're talking about with the keep talking, dude. Keep on talking. Man, you know, I used to be on the wrestling game on the 64. I'm like, Undertaker go hard, power bomb. I'm going to do it. But then they been running it like, man, that's crazy, big bro. That's crazy.
That's why he got the upside down cross and the inverted cross, just like.
Man, when you see when you read what all this stuff mean on their little stuff, man, they talking about it's for the sacrifice of Jesus. They let it be known, man. They let it be known that they represent St. Peter himself. And we the OGs that really took, and like to me, it's like we took it and we owned the East and whatever, but we like kind of pushed it to me. That's like the church. When we think about the Roman Catholic, it's like we looking at the Roman Catholic, but like you said, they make us look over here to not look over there. You know what I'm saying? So Roman Catholic Church and all those folks definitely got everything to do with it. But just understanding these is the people when we get into you specifying St. Petersburg.
These are the real. That's like the Black Pope type of people. Like
they'll do some crazy stuff to you.
Playing the role of the Christian / Latter-day Saint, changing the rules and robbing.
But like you said, the OG Pharisees for sure. That's the Pharisees in it right there for sure.
Bingo.
Yes, sir. Bingo on that. But like I say, for sure, what you said, that amber room and just how you, man, it's a beautiful time to be alive, Professor.
So
I don't got too much more to add.
If that's Limestone George, then that's George Washington Gillespie.
And come on, they got that sitting over in St. Petersburg.
Right
like I said,
in an all golden room.
Come on, man. And I like the way you brought the statue because I seen how you brought. All right, and then later. I seen how you dropped that black statue and how you showed the statue in this other form and then just showed it again. I was like, dang, that show is George Washington sitting up on that horse like that. That's the man. Come on now.
It's the same. It's George Washington, bro. And I've been telling people about George Washington and what he means for your freedom and who you got to reach out to and get back to law. But
because they didn't put us on this socialism Marxist mindset, man, and that's so important because, like you said, that's coming from these people right here. Like you said, all of them together. But more importantly, you knowing that these are the people who really went right under the Peter succeeded after Peter took off. You know what I'm saying? These are the people that came into power, and it's like, dang, man, I really appreciate you educating us and helping us understand as we being, again, looking at this thing from the bigger picture, being able to pull and understand we got to definitely pull from the Most High to even be able to get to where we're at right now. If you ain't believing in God and understanding God is the one that reigns and ordains all of this, He omnipotent, omnipotent, and omniscient, then you missing out. You just off the bus. So I really appreciate you always leading out with the Most High. So, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm going to fall back and let somebody else call in. I had that. I'm going to try to do me some more research so we can just keep on doing what we're doing. But one day at a time, one step at a time. I'm going to holler at y'all.
My man. Lord have mercy. 424-209-9506. Wow, the priest had the Deus Leviathan cross on his garb. Is that what that is? Is that what that is? Is that what that is? What is it called? What is it called? Oh, we talking scripture here. This is why I'm on the ass. Press 1. Oh, this is the grand finale. Lord have mercy. What you call it? Let me Google this real quick. Let me make sure you're not just talking. Oh, yep. Oh, didn't the Bible talk about Leviathan? Oh, hold up. That's what Jay-Z drink? Oh, y'all in trouble. I don't want nothing to do with this world. Y'all have it. Fine.
Unknown caller.
Take it. What does God say about Leviathan? You better Google it. You better Google it, man. You better Google it. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
All these companies are taxed.
Shut up. Sea monster, the beast. The devil. The devil. Damn. I feel like Martin's by now. Martin mama went. Gina ate my mama biscuit. Damn. I told you. Leviathan. Damn. So, this is sin made manifest. This is Satan right here. This is the beast. Peter. Ooh, little wave face. Woo. You gotta
Unknown caller.
Give me mine. You at some point you gotta give me mine. You gotta give it. You gotta give it to me. You
Press
gotta
2.
do it. You gotta give me mine. Coffee Kush TV on the air.
These people ain't from this planet, okay?
Okay, they from Mars. And from Pluto. Press button. Leviathan, Cleveland, Ohio, call back. Cleveland, Ohio, call back. Leviathan, the sea monster. So we went from the Amber Room to Leviathan. And look at what it is. It's a thing that is very large or powerful, especially a ship. So Leviathan or Leviathan, both is Leviathan. Press what? But in biblical use, a sea monster identified in different passages with the whole whale and the crocodile and with the devil. This is Israel 27:1, Job 41, and Psalm 74:14. It's right here in Google. George Washington or Leviathan? This is hilarious. George Washington or Leviathan? Press 1. Y'all will murder Jesus and go with the murderer. Press 1. You want to be enslaved by these people. We don't got to the devil, Leviathan cross. You see that? He's an orchestrator of Leviathan priesthood, Baal and shit. Press 1. From the sea monster. That's what the Pope got the fish garb on.
Not like this. Not like this.
Oh my goodness. Ah.
Unknown caller.
Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
Hey. Hi, this is Lita from Cleveland.
What's up, Lita?
I just wanted to just read the Isaiah 27:1 that speaks about the Leviathan.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's Isaiah 27:1. In the day the Lord with his sword and great and strong sword shall punish Leviathan, the piercing serpent, even Leviathan, that crooked serpent, and he shall slay the dragon that is in the sea. In the day, this is 2, in the day sing ye unto her a vineyard of red wine. And 3, I, the Lord, do keep it. I will water it every moment, lest any hurt it. I will keep it night and day. 4, fury is not in me, who would set the bearers of thrones against me in battle. I will go through them and will burn them together. I just can't believe. I feel like nobody called. I'm gonna speak for myself. It's like
that's
this
all you.
is
That's
just
all
like
you're supposed to do is speak for yourself. That's what I came on. I do this for myself, not for clout, not for anything. And I've just said, forget it. This is just me. This is
thank God.
Boom. So yeah, speak for yourself. You got the flow. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm speaking for myself. I'm just like stunned. Like, I believe I can see more than I could ever have seen before. Like, because I'm a woman. Feelings, I know we ain't supposed to deal with feelings, but I feel them.
You feel
and
good.
I just feel
the
like
right feelings. Those are feelings.
Yes. It's like we have been deceived so bad that it's so hard and difficult for people to wrap their heads around it because we've been manipulated so much. And it's because we're not following God and we're not seeking. And I just feel like the spirit of truth is really in the air. So if we keep seeking and looking, and his words they're not wrong. They're for real. It's real.
What do you mean the spirit of truth is in the air? What do you mean by that?
I feel like that, like, if you seek, and I feel like when the Holy Spirit can actually inhabit us and walk us through.
So the spirit of truth is the Holy Spirit of God.
Yes.
So how do you know that?
I feel it. I see it. I read it in the Bible. I'm able to connect with it.
Where you read it at?
Everything that I read, just like right now, when we reading somebody just has. Which one am I going to?
Go to John 16. He will tell you what the spirit of truth is. It's not. Well, it is in the air, but not the AIR like Jordan, not like Nike Air.
No, not the H. It's we really from the. I got you.
Through the right.
Okay, I'm ready.
So go ahead. This is Jesus talking here. This is who got him in. Go ahead.
John 16.
Go ahead, Queen.
These things have I spoken unto you, that you should not be offended. They shall put you out of the synagogue. Oh, hold on. Somebody trying to call me.
No, don't let them. Don't let them.
I know. I'm not. I had to move it so I could see.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
No, I wasn't saying it so I was answering it. I'm just like, why was it going to be a pause? I denied it. Okay. They shall put, I'm on my phone, so I'm using it.
Look.
Here I go. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back on 2. They shall put you out of the synagogue. Yea, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth God's service. And these things will they do unto you, because they have not known the Father nor me. But these things have I told you, that when the time shall come, ye may remember that I told you of them. And these things I said not unto you at the beginning, because I was with you. But now I go to my way to him that sent me. And none of you asks me, whether goes thou? But because I have said these things unto you, sorrow hath filled your heart. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth. It is expedient for you that I go away. For if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you. But if I depart, I will send him unto you. And when he is come, he will reprove the world of sin and of righteousness and of judgment. Of sin, because they believe not on me. Of righteousness, because I go to my Father, and ye see me no more. Of judgment, because the prince of this world is judged. I have yet many things to say unto you, but ye cannot hear them now. Howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. For he shall not speak of himself, but whosoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will show you things to come. He shall glorify me, for he shall receive of mine, and shall show it unto you. All things that the Father hath are mine. Therefore said I, that he shall take of mine, and shall show it unto you. A little while, and ye shall not see me, and again a little while, and ye shall see me, because I go to the Father. Then said some of his disciples amongst themselves, what is it that he saith unto us? A little while, and ye shall not see me, and again a little while, and ye shall see me
pause
again.
right there. Now we all know he went and did what he did, and we waiting on the return. That's what the little while. But moral of the story, in which we were talking about, was the spirit of truth. So the spirit of
It's
truth
coming in
ain't in the what? What you say?
It's not in the air, but I'm saying like we working in the. Go ahead, teach me.
He just told. That's right.
You know how we go. I'm so emotional, so I'm like, go ahead. Yes.
So Jesus, you read
it's coming
Jesus,
through an actual person. I got you.
That's right.
I got you.
Not in the sky, not in the air, but through the air.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
That's why I'm here.
Good. So I don't want you going off into the metaphysical,
La La Land,
into things that there's no need for you to do. We've been taught,
right?
When you can just stick to what is written.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yes. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you. Coffee and Kush TV. Thank you, Queen. You don't got to daydream. You don't got to live in La La Land. You don't got to just read it. You don't got to pretend. You don't got to sugarcoat or try to divert or go around. The truth is written, because that's a living will and testament. That's a living scroll. That's your redemption. That's the will that's tied to the land. So you gotta understand how it's written. Or you want these people over you forever. Press one, they already got the amber room, the wampa room. They already got that. Lord have mercy. That's what I'm saying. You gotta take it and bring it back to law. So it's good. It's good. Where does it say that, Crystal? Talk to me. That's crazy. Because I'm looking at this right now. This is insane for me. I'm like, damn. That dude look like those little kings, King Charles and then King George and them they made up after they stole everything. Nikolai. Press 1. Nikolai.
Call from
Coffee and Kush TV, Adelanto, California, on the air. What up?
The fluoride fool is the fluoride.
We know that already, champion. We know that. Can we keep rolling? Thank you. Okay? The objective is finding the gold. Whose it is and why it applies to you. And why they going through such lengths to keep it from you. From you knowing what it's about. They'd rather you fight for reparations. 16 million pounds of gold.
unknown caller.
You talking about reparation. And you talking about reparations. Reparations. Look at the seat. Look at the seat. Oh my goodness. They may have stolen the whole. The Bible can be written about these people. It can be written right now, real recent, about what they've done. You ever get that thought? Are y'all still thinking of people just in little garbs and stuff? And then people could have been right here in front of you and you lost in hell and shit. Just lost, doped up. So doped up you can't even ask no question. 16 million pounds of gold melted down. Press 1. You know your gold was melted down. You know your gold was melted down.
Unknown caller.
Press 1. You know your gold was melted down. It's not making the Hitler's train, America's train, flooded out the knocks, the trains, the money missing, the swap. Hitler did it. And then Stalin was about to do something, but he changed his mind. Press 1. This is important. Stories repeat every day. That's good. If stories repeat every day, cool. I'm talking about something great, something grand, information, knowledge that should move you to speak, especially when you see my trolls calling in. When you see the enemies of Kev calling in,
Unknown
boy, that should urge you enough to stand guard against the university, for the university, and guard this channel from that type of nonsense. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air.
Hey, Professor, it's for his glory. How are you?
I'm blessed. What's up, Queen?
Okay, so I wanted to read about Leviathan in Psalms because this chapter has about the inheritance. It has about casting fire in the sanctuary, about the covenant, and Leviathan. And so I thought reading the whole chapter would be really helpful.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Perfect. Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay, so it says, O God, why hast thou cast us off forever? Why doth thine anger smoke against the sheep of thy pasture? Remember thy congregation, which thou hast purchased of old, the rod of thine inheritance, which thou hast redeemed, this Mount Zion, wherein thou hast dwelt. Lift up thy feet unto the perpetual desolations, even all that the enemy hath done wickedly in the sanctuary. Thine enemies roar in the midst of thy congregation. They set up their signs for signs. A man was famous according as he had lifted up axes upon the thick trees. But now they break down the...
Could you say that again? Because that's what they were mixing.
Yes, sir.
That's their specialty is the axe. They made sure you notice the binded axe. Go ahead.
Yes, it says, a man was famous according as he had lifted up axes upon the thick trees. But now they break down the carved work, which is the hammering, the carved work thereof that once was with axes and hammers. They have cast fire into thy sanctuary. They have defiled by casting down the dwelling place of thy name to the ground. They said in their hearts, let us destroy them together. They have burned up all the synagogues of God in the land. We see not our signs. There is no more any prophet, neither is there among us any that knoweth how long. O God, how long shall the adversary reproach? Shall the enemy blaspheme thy name forever? Why withdrawest thou thy hand, even thy right hand? Pluck it out of thy bosom. For God is the King of old, working salvation in the midst of the earth. Thou didst divide the sea by thy strength. Thou breakest the head of the dragons in the waters. Thou breakest the head of Leviathan in pieces, and gavest him to be meat to the people inhabiting in the wilderness. Thou didst cleave the foundation and the flood. Thou driest up mighty rivers. The day is thine, the night is also thine. Thou hast prepared the light and the sun. Thou hast set all the borders of the earth. Thou hast made summer and winter. Remember this, that the enemy hath reproached, O Lord, and that the foolish people have blasphemed thy name. O deliver not the soul of thine turtle dove unto the multitude of the wicked. Forget not the congregation of the poor forever. Have respect unto the covenant, for the dark places of the earth are full of the habitations of cruelty. O let not the oppressed return to shame. Let the poor and the needy praise thy name. Arise, O God, plead thine own cause. Remember how the foolish man reproacheth thee daily. Forget not the voice of thine enemies. The tumult of those that riseth up against thee increaseth continually. And that is Psalm 74. Are you still there?
Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm just in Wonderland. You created it in my mind, so the way you're reading it, I can see it. So if you want to read a little more, you can.
Yeah, I can. Yes, sir, absolutely. This is Psalm 75. It says, "Unto thee, O God, do we give thanks unto thee? Do we give thanks? For that thy name is near, thy wondrous works declare. When I shall receive the congregation, I will judge uprightly. The earth and all of the inhabitants thereof are dissolved. I bear up the pillars of it, Selah. I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked, lift not up the horn. Lift not up your horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But God is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full mixture, and he poureth out the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth, shall wring them out and drink them. But I will declare forever. I will sing praises to the God of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted." And then, do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, and that's for sure. Leviathan is the dragon.
Yes, sir.
And it's part of that dragon society or whatever.
Yes, absolutely. Did you want me to keep going?
If you like.
Oh, absolutely. I don't mind reading the word.
Before you do, what do you think about George Washington? What are your thoughts on this situation? With George and this whole thing? Go ahead.
Oh man! So when I saw that picture, of course, and him like in the middle of the room, I was immediately reminded of when you told us to go to our 1828 dictionary and for us to look up the word Savior. And of course, we saw that it had Christ in the definition, and we expected that, but we also saw where it said, just as George Washington is the saver of the country, but not the savior. And so immediately I went and looked up saver in the same dictionary and seeing how it was saying that, that he gives, but he doesn't lose anything. He doesn't gain anything in fighting for, but he also doesn't lose anything either. And so I just seeing how, I guess, like putting it with law and understanding who George Washington Gillespie is and what he means to our people and to the redemption process, like, him being a part of all of that. It's just amazing to see it in that room that they're trying to put as someone else's legacy or someone else's belongings, knowing that that's something that's stolen from us. Like, you can't take him out of that room. He's in that picture. So now they have to explain that because we know what he's not supposed
to be in a Russian
right. Yeah, he's not supposed to be in that room. They've already given us their history.
From who?
You're right. So why is he in that room then? So they would have to explain that. And I think that's like the beautiful aspect and how we're learning history is that we get to look at it with new eyes and a new understanding, as opposed to those who have already written and given us history and have tried to indoctrinate us. They have to now explain why none of it makes sense anymore. So I'm just really grateful, really grateful for new understanding and for you continuing to bring forth truth and just being an amazing teacher and leader and speaker for our people. So I thank you so much.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you, Queen.
All right.
Yes,
bye-bye.
Ma'am. Lord have mercy. And we talking about stolen legacy here, y'all. Excellent, excellent. Now we know why. So y'all can get mad at me for going at dang Calloway and all of these things that y'all be talking about, turtles and things of this nature, but there's a reason why. Because that information got our people locked in and they gonna go to jail signing up to be a Pacific Islander, marking this stuff down on the computer. Press 1, that's not what I'm doing here. You feel me? So don't worry, dang Calloway. This is his show called First Americans Were Not Native Americans. with UFOs in the background. Press 1. That's why I'm done with you folk. Y'all want to keep playing and running around in circles from your YP said this to them, bro. Forget them UFOs. Leviathan, G. Big Leviathan pulling up. That's worse than Debo. Forget all that. I'm not worrying about no turtle. They want you to. Guess who came up with the turtle story? Him. His ass right here. You want to know how a turtle made you? That's who did it. Him. With his upside down cross on his chest, on his guard. I told you the inverted cross. They turned the inverted cross upright and called that the resurrection. You get it? And got you worshiping some ancient Phoenician deities, taboos, and Ishtar, and sin, and all, and death, every corrupt god and death spirit out there in the world. Press 1. Got you immorally discombobulated and need to be in bungalow 54, but I got you. Press 1. So the reason why Peter hung himself upside down,
unknown caller,
so that they'll raise him upright and say, look, a resurrection. When the resurrection is clearly stated, what it looks like, what it is, everything. Coffee and Kush TV on the air. What up? New York.
Gold is produced by dead black people bodies, dumbass little boy, okay?
Good. GLaDOS floated around in Disneyland. Wait. Is that Rasputin? It can be Rasputin, Daddy. I got a picture of Rasputin right here as a matter of fact. Press 1. Shout out to you who just brought up Rasputin. A lot of people don't know who that is, but in that movie, The Kingsman, he's in there dancing around, slicing people up, killing folk. And he making everybody submit. Right? I believe I have a picture of Rasputin. If I don't, forgive me. The Rat King.
unknown caller,
Oklahoma, okay. Coffee and Kush TV, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Professor Kev, this is Crystal Holland again.
Oh, blessings. What up?
I was calling back because of the reason why I said that he looked, because when I seen this picture, that's who I thought about. I said, he looked like Rasputin.
Oh, and just said that?
No, that was Terrell Bay, but I said it earlier as soon as you put his picture up, because that's who I thought about when I saw that picture because of just because of that movie, and so that you talking about. No, not the movie you talking about, but I saw a movie about him, and remember how I told you? I said every time I start researching back and I find something, then I'll watch your show and you'll be talking about it. Well, I was just looking at this Rasputin man, and so he was a magician who went to direct the royal people, and he was directing the emperor of Russia right before they did that. That was in St. Petersburg right before I believe they took the gold. And Rasputin, he also is like his religion is what they call like a kilt, or something like that is how they pronounce it, the Christ. And they proclaim themselves to be the 13th tribe of Israel. That's
the 13th tribe.
Yes, they did. Yes. But he was a pervert, and he got he was charged for raping kids and touching people's kids. But the royals always wanted his advice because he had the following of so many people.
Yeah, he knew all the Bolsheviks and knew all that extra shit. He like all that shit that was going on over there within themselves.
Right. And he's a Russian, and he definitely looked like that man. And it said he died in 1916. So
everybody dies and reborn.
Right, that's what I was saying. And it's just weird that I was just reading about him, because when I kept reading about how, when it said the new Israelites, I'm like, what? When I was reading about his religion, it kept going back. I said, he started saying. So at first he started off as like devil worship. At first he was a monk, and then he went into like that. What was it? It was the Protestant. What did they call it?
He was a monk at first.
Yeah, first he was a monk, and so he tried a little bit of everything, but he was a magician, is what they is. So we already know what that is, a sorcerer. You know what I mean? A non-believer. And yeah, so I thought
he was highly involved in crazy stuff. This is just throwing me for a loop. The whole George Washington thing, being in Russia.
Yeah.
What you're talking about, of course. Somebody brought up Nebuchadnezzar.
I did.
Yeah. Talk about what made you bring that up.
Because I believe when Nebuchadnezzar first came, he destroyed the temple, but then after that he helped rebuild it after he had to admit that it was the true God, because first though the temple was built by the Nebuchadnezzar, he glorified it and he said, look what I built. And so the temple was destroyed, I believe, because oh yes. All the temples we built to him were gold in the Bible.
How you know?
I believe. Now I'm gonna have to read, but if I'm remembering correctly,
don't remember correctly. Make sure.
I'm gonna go to the correct verse. Then I can go to the verse in the Bible, but yes, in the Old Testament, Nebuchadnezzar destroyed.
Have a Godhead? Didn't they make a statue of him of pure gold? I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much. But I thought it was a statue of him where the head was gold or something of this or something. We'll get to it.
Okay, he destroyed the holy temple. Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylonia, yes, the holy temple was built of gold.
What do they believe in Babylon? Who? That's Babylon, right? He a king in Babylon?
He was a king in Babylon because
he destroyed the temple.
Yeah, he was the first king. I believe because that's when people, when God gave us a king, they kept saying we wanted a king. And that's in the Old Testament. And he said, okay, well, I'm going to give y'all a king, basically like, okay, y'all want a king, I'm going to give y'all a king since y'all want a king that's a man, because he was basically saying, because I'm y'all's king, but y'all want a king that's a man. So
who want a king as a man?
The people of Israel, we wanted a king that was a man. This is the Old Testament.
They wanted a king over them?
Yes, but God was our king. And so when we asked for a king that was a man, he said, okay.
Wait. What do you mean God was our king, but when we asked for a king as a man?
Because other nations had kings that were that were men that sat on on thrones, but our king was God, Israel's king.
Okay, so that God is who?
That God is who?
Yes.
On one God, the true living God. It's God. Israel, it was God's firstborn. This is what I'm saying from the Bible, and I'm trying to look up the exact
Yeah, make sure you get it right, because you start going and then you end up all over the place.
No.
And you see how For His Glory called in with the word of God off her lips. That's how you read the word. Not I was this one. When For His Glory called and she had that word right there lined up according, I think there was no, I wasn't there. I think this one got to go back to, run around the corner and grab this one. See, you got to have that word like that, or you're not ready. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Queen.
I understand.
That's right there. Don't try to do, become. Don't try, become. That takes time. You're trying to hit me. Hit me. Press 1. Make me budge. Press 1. Have that. Find the truth. It's in the scripture and in history. Y'all talking about this guy? Right here, Mr. Bay? Is this what the guy y'all was talking about? He may be the son of Ivan the Terrible. Maybe. This could all be related. Let me turn this back on. I mean, yeah, that could be his daddy. I ain't gonna lie to you. This all look part of the Pharisees. These the same clothes they was wearing on Passion of the Christ. Don't lie. Don't you lie.
Unknown caller.
Press 1. Don't you lie. These the same clothes that's on. They the ones who killed Jesus. Coffee and Kush TV, you're on the air.
We are not of it.
Oh my goodness. These are the same people. I don't know why y'all try to close y'all eyes and act like you don't know it. The Ephraim are said to have 3 pairs of wings to serve as throne guardians. How is dude saint? Because they are throne guardians. They are guardians of the trust. That way they empower over you forever. You wouldn't be able to tell if this was a 7-day Adventist cowboy Mormon with a wagon driving up the road while you in your automobile. You wouldn't even think nothing twice of it. And they are the same. This is the same cowboys and Indian folk. That's how they took it and manifested it within themselves. Manifest destiny. Took the gold. The thing is, how did they do it? How did they do it, sir? He got the double cross up there. He got the inverted cross. You can clearly see they are busted right there. This is according to Peter, so I'm very right. We talking about Peter.
Unknown caller.
We talking about Peter the Great, Empress Elizabeth, who decided the amber treasure should be installed at the Catherine Palace. So they just, all the treasure that was stolen, it should be brought up into the Tsar's kingdom. Press 1. This is what they writing. Elizabeth said it. Elizabeth, Peter's daughter, who decided to I don't believe it. I presented the room to Peter as a gift, which forged Prussian alliance against Sweden. Get out of town. They all became. German soldiers of Army Group North disassembled the army room within the amber room within 36 hours under the supervision of 2 experts. Press 1. Remember, we saw those people removing those army men removing all of that stuff. We already know the government been I can't do this. The government been hiding opium in the Treasury Department. We're bringing you up on charges. Press 1. We already know the government has been hiding opium and drugs inside the Treasury Department as collateral. Press 1. Got my people selling drugs out here for the U.S. government and then locking these niggas up. Press 1. That's not fair. We need a clean shake. That's not fair at all, G. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this stuff up. Now I'm really finna show y'all what they doing. Shout out to Coop, because Coop sent me this. He said, Kevin, you showed the video today. Look at this. I love when people say that. Kev, look at this. You showed the video today. Look at this. There's a movie called Monument Men with George Clooney, Matt Damon, press 1. Same with the Inglourious Bastards. John Goodman, press 1. We got to be watching these movies. We got them, family. The Bolsheviks and the Russians posing as American. Look at this. Shout out to him. Look at this right here. This is the movie right here. It's called Monuments Men. Now, ain't that familiar to what we was doing we watched today? Stealing shit. This is what this is all about right here. Right here. That's why they trying to not bug my phone like Janice, but troll me. Mad because he get to watch Mr. Gillespie figure it all out while he was, playing around in the classroom. I'm proving it right here today. That's the beauty. I could be playing video. I can be doing any damn thing. I ain't gonna do nothing but get some rest, come back and do it again. More truth. 424-209-9506. We got Trains of Gold in Berlin coming up missing with Hitler, and we got Trains of Gold at the same damn time coming up missing in America. Unbelievable. You see why they want you thinking about a damn Indian? You see why they want you thinking that your ass is an Indian? So they can keep getting federalized money and take out the trust? The trust has everything to do with this. And everything, and which made what they did illegal. We just proving it. That's all. So don't say, is there a debate with Dane Calloway? There's no debate here. They can't debate us. We don't debate one person.
Unknown caller.
Whole chat rooms and squads and beat all y'all up at one time. Ain't no debate. We just smash. Coffee and Kush TV.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Coffee and Kush TV. Hold on. We just smash niggas. Ain't no debate. We all gonna get you. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
Yeah,
I'm sorry it took too long. We all just get you. We all know the truth. I'm going to have little dudes, little sophomores. Let me debate Dane Calloway. Kev, let me get them like Scooby-Doo. Little nephew. Scrappy dude. Bunch of little scrappy dudes running around the community. Let me debate anybody. Press 1. But what they can't debate, how you an Indian? How are you an Indian? Press 1. You finding out today, Kev Gillz got the superior truth. The organically superior truth. I don't got to click up with a bunch of y'all so we all agree. I got my own truth. You can try to steal whatever you want. But guess what? It's all going to come back to you realizing it's about George Washington. That's all I care about. And you coming right back home to the road. George Washington, 424-209-9506. Fort Knox or the U.S. Treasury. Fort Knox, gold stolen, U.S. Treasury, federal government overthrow. Fort Knox, Treasury. Press 1. And is that Kentucky? I'm not sure what that is, but you know. 2 cents. We not doing emojis today by you. Goodbye. I don't do that. You in the wrong room with that. I got truth beyond truth, sir. Not here to play with you, y'all folk no more. Y'all getting blocked. Y'all getting blocked. I'm not like asking you to, hey, no, you just getting kicked out. You ain't no chin. You just getting kicked out. Make up a new emoji or something. Coffee and Kush TV. Thank those who support the broadcast. Remember, you can always support the Cash App. Cash App, my cash tag is Gillz Gang. I just had to bring this to your attention because as soon as I got off the air, that's what hit. Like, that's George Washington. So now, speaking of George Washington, we can go back to Rowan County. We can go back to that specific bloodline of how you guys stole the trust from these individuals. And were the royals really in the Americas? I would say yes. High dignitaries, they probably was killed at one time, probably on a boat, Titanic type of shit, or a train, or some old way. Whatever it was, it ended up in Russia. And it could be a whole temple, if you ask me, a whole movable, broken down, and they already said it was destroyed. Well, wasn't the buildings destroyed that I told y'all that was at the World Fairs? Didn't I tell you all those was made of what? What did I tell you all that was made out of? It had to. They stripped it out. What? See my face? Walked right out that bitch with it. Shit, the Liberty Bell was gold, nigga. You don't know. You really don't know what you lost. That's the problem. You don't know what this is. The fucking Liberty Bell was gold. They replaced all that with black steel shit. They took that, bro. Remember the yellow brick road? That's real, bro. Remember we told y'all they dug up the ground? Everything was in perfect order, but they had dirt roads. Cars driving on. They did something. Well, we getting closer to the truth. That's all that means. We getting closer to the truth. Shout out to the people who came to the live stream, tuned in. You feel me? Even the troll. Shout out to y'all. I'm finna get back to my studies and look up some more information, and I'll see. Wait, did y'all hear about all of the places was being firebombed and burned up? It made me think of Chicago, San Francisco, Detroit. All of these places where these things were, these monumental castle-like things were all burnt up and destroyed after being stripped, literally stripped down. It was crazy. Like, why would they build all these immaculate structures just for y'all to say, oh, they brought all that down because it was more like a circus, like Disneyland, you know? That was too perfect. Well, it's time to start thinking on another level. We talking about this is what created Russia, Prussia, and all of this. This is when they became kings. Admit it. So was all this stolen? Is all this Nazi gold, melted down Nazi gold, and recast it to do what? Coffee and Kush. Look, first thing is over here. Art of the Third Reich. Look, And then Nazi gold train. Look, Nazi gold train. Uh-oh, Kev Row. Nazi gold train.
Unknown caller.
The Nazi gold train or the wall berserky gold train is an urban legend about a train laden with gold and treasure that was hidden by the Nazis in southwest Poland. Remember, where did they take America's gold? Where did they take it? The Magna Carta? Poland during the last days of World War II. The apocryphal tale, ain't that? Never mind. Claims that the train full of valuables, including artwork, was concealed in a sealed up rail tunnel by retreating Nazis. Despite numerous searches since 1945 by the Polish army during the Cold War, no evidence of the train, its tracks, its treasure have ever been found. Historians believe it never existed. Not there, because we'll get to it. Between 2015 and 2018, the train received renewed global media interest when two Polish men claimed they have discovered it by ground penetrating radar. Press what? So pretty much it was no Hitler train, gold train. But I tell you where there was a train. I'll tell you where there was a train. That's the importance of this show. And it only lasts as long as the people see y'all first thing in the morning or quite possibly the next day. Maybe y'all need y'all brains to rest. I don't know. But I'm up, and it's all by way of participation. Thank my callers. Thank Forrest Glory for that scripture you read today. That's just like the type of energy that's needed to teach the people right there. So I'm going to keep it right there. I'm going to limit who can call in the first place, because I don't need my energy thrown off, when the word is the word. Coffee and Kush TV. And as always, family, I'll holler.